Hello, everybody. We've got a great question. This is especially for people in Brazil, especially Sao Paulo, but actually for many people around the world. The difference between the short A and the short E vowel sounds in American English. So the short A, and I'm not going to use IPA. I'm going to use the way Americans write it. So when American children learn pronunciation, and we do, if we want a short A, this is the symbol we want. A short E, this is the symbol we want. And a long A would just be an A with a long line, okay? An E with a long line. So that's all we do for American children. When they learn pronunciation, they use this straight line for long vowels and half circle for short vowels. So short A and short E. Some common words for short A: had, bad, sad, right? Happy, daddy. This is the idea. The short E, common words for short E: head, bed, said. Now, I want you to pay attention here. Let's do another one. We'll do, plaid and pled. Okay? So I want you to pay attention. The short A vowel sound is typically spelled with an A, but sometimes it's spelled with an AI. The short E vowel sound is typically spelled with with an E, but sometimes an EA, sometimes an AI, sometimes here's another E, okay? So this is a nightmare. When it comes to learning pronunciation, don't read the word. Don't look at the letters. You need to listen to how Americans, or if you want British English, British, or Australians say the words. Do not read pronunciation. Listen to pronunciation. So again, listen carefully. I'll compare the short A and the short E. Had, head. Bad, bed. Sad, said. Plaid, pled. Okay? Now, to the American, these sounds are completely different, and we don't get confused. Especially in context, we will not get confused. Okay, another great one here. Dad and dead. Yeah, that's a terrible one, right? Don't make this type of mistake, because I've heard this type of mistake. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is when you do the short A vowel sound, you can stretch it. Ah. When you do the short E vowel sound, you can stretch it, but I don't recommend it. Keep it literally short. Okay? When it comes to the sound coming out your mouth, so those are your eyes, here's your nose, here's your lips, your chin. This is you, not me, it's you. Hi. When you do the short A, basically the sound shoots out your mouth, okay? Your mouth is open, wide. It doesn't really look like it, but try opening wide, but keep your mouth horizontal. That's the idea. And I know this is a difficult concept. That's why in a live class we practice and we learn how. Just showing you on a video is good, but it's not enough. But anyway, we can stretch it. And that sound just shoots out. It shoots out and eventually falls. Okay, that's the idea for the short A sound. This is the short A sound. Now for the short E sound, The sound kind of starts in the center here and drops really fast. It comes out and then it just dies. Okay? Again, to the American, extremely different sounds. Very, very different sounds. You need to learn them. So, I gave a sentence to one of my students. Her name is Denise. And we have some long A's and we have some short E's. So if you look at this sentence, which are the long A's? This is a long A. This is a long A. This is a long A. So these are our long, long A's. Yes, those are long A sounds. Then we got some short A's. And I'll do the short A's right here with green. This is a short A. That's it, okay? And then we have the short E sound. And I'll make that blue. The short E is here and here. These are the short E's, okay? The long A, and I'll go ahead and make the long A right now for you. The long A. And again, if we make a symbol for this for American children, this is the symbol they'll use. The long A sounds exactly like A. It can be stretched. It should be stretched. It actually sounds like A with an E at the end, okay? So we can shorten it and say A. But if we say it perfectly, A, okay? So my name. So name, Shane, and we'll say Lane. We'll go up to there. So if I quicken it, name. If I say it perfectly, name. Shane, Shane. Lane, Lane, okay? So again, when we do this, let me grab a different color here. I'll make a different color. We'll go purple. When I do the long A sound, it's A, and then very similar to the short A, but it shoots even farther, okay? A, and it keeps going. A, okay? That's the idea. A, A. These sounds should be absolutely different. Let's listen to Denise. Again, she's from Sao Paulo. So if you are from Brazil, especially Sao Paulo, you might recognize her accent. Let's see what we can hear and see what we can fix. This sentence right now.
Lane's man, Ben, who's a pen, put his main pen in a den.
So it's not horrible. There are several things I want to talk about, including the N sound. First of all, let me talk about the N. These are the inside of your mouth, your upper teeth. Okay? And these are your lower teeth. All right? And here's your tongue. Now, when we do the N sound, your tongue must touch. It must touch right here. It has to touch. Okay? And this is an issue for lots of students in Brazil. They go short or they touch back here. For the N sound, you don't need to touch back here. You need to touch right here. Okay? So lanes, man. Get that N. We got lots of N's here. Ben, who's a pain, put his main pen in the den. Okay? Really concentrate on the N. Don't worry about the vowels. Actually, Denise, your vowels were not too bad. A little bit of a problem, but not too bad. Let's concentrate on the N sound again. Lanes, man, Ben. Where's your tongue? Who's a pain? Put his main pen in the den. Got to concentrate on that N, where the tongue is. Now, let's go back. Let's go back, Denise.
Lane's man.
It's not Laney's. It's just Lane's man.
Lane's man.
Man. Open your mouth more. Man. Get that tongue for the N. Lane's man.
Lane's man. Ben.
Now, this is an E. Where is my pen? There we go. This is a short E, so don't stretch the E, right? We want to keep it short. Don't say Ben. Say Ben. Ben. This short A, these A's we can stretch. Lanes, man, Ben. Concentrate. You have to. Lanes, man, Ben.
Ladies man bang. Who's a bang?
Who's a pain? A. Who's a pain? Get that long A and the N. Who's a pain?
Who's a bang?
Pain. Get that A bigger, right?
Put his main.
That was good. Put his main. Pain. Main. That was good. Keep that N strong. Main.
Pen.
Pen. Again, don't stretch it short. Put his main pen. Put his main pen.
Put his main pen in a den.
In the den. In the den. In the den. Again, all of these vowels here. I'll do this one. Keep it short. Whoops. I don't want that. Come here. Give me that pen. There we go. You want to keep this short. Not pen. Pen. In. Den. Den. Okay? The long ones. Lanes. Man. Ben. Who's a pain? Put his main pen in the den. Okay? Da. So this takes practice, guys. Now, let me tell you a problem for Denise and for so many people. So I in this short sentence, I've showed her 4 problems. We got the short A problem, the short E problem, the long A problem, and the N problem. Okay? So there are 4 problems here, and that's so much to do. In this situation, I always say the same thing. If you have a consonant problem, forget about vowels. Don't worry about vowels. Do the consonants. Master your consonants. So for Denise, right now, I would tell you, you need to fix your N sound. N sound is the number 1 priority. N. Don't say ang. N. Ang. Nope. N. Only the tip of your tongue should be touching right here. Right here. You want to touch it. N. Just like engine. N. That's the sound I want to hear from you. So pen, in, den, man, ben, pain, main, lane. Okay? That's what I want you to hear. Now, after you master your consonants, then you go to your vowels. Always start with the long vowels first. Always the long vowels first. Then you go to the short vowels. There's an order, and I teach this in PIRF in my speaking class. We talk about it in DDM, and it's very important. If you try to fix everything at one time, you will fix nothing, and you'll get frustrated, and you'll quit, and you'll never fix the problem, okay? So like I say, even though you might have several different issues, forget about it. Who cares? One at a time. Always start with consonants. So Denise, you didn't sound bad, but we do have issues. And I recommend, in your case, thank you so much for giving me a recording, by the way. I really appreciate that. I recommend for you, focus on the N first. All right? That's it. I hope that this video has helped you and many others. And I'll keep these videos rolling. You keep practicing hard, okay? Together, let's master English.